If you really want to add some excitement to your presentation, try adding some animations. PowerPoint has a wide variety of animation effects that you can apply to text and objects. I'm creating a trivia night slideshow, and each trivia question will have the answer on the following slide. And I want to add animations to this picture and to the answer itself. Start by clicking on an object, and then go to the Animations tab. And in the animation group, you can view the different types of effects that are available. There are 4 different categories: entrance, which will happen when the object first appears on the slide; emphasis, which happens while the object is on the slide; exit, which causes the object to disappear; and motion paths, which move the object along a path. I'm going to choose float in, which is an entrance effect. For some effects, you'll have effect options. For example, this one lets you choose a direction. Now let's say I want to add a second effect to this picture. If I go back to this menu and select one, it's going to replace the entrance effect. Instead, I'll need to go to Add Animation to add more than one. It's easy to keep track of which objects have animations because they will have numbers next to them, one for each effect. And the slide will also have this little star picture. If you want to preview the effects, you can just click the Preview command. And I like these effects, so I want to apply the same ones to this text. Instead of adding them one by one, I can just use the Animation Painter to copy them. Click on the object that has the effects, then click Animation Painter, and the cursor will have this little paintbrush on it. And when you click on the other object, it will now have the same effects. We have 4 effects on this slide, so now would be a good time to open up the Animation pane to help us manage them. It will appear on the right side of the screen, and it lets you do a couple of things. You can click and drag the effects if you want to reorder them. And you can also click the drop-down arrow to see more options for each effect. By default, each effect starts when you click the mouse, but I don't want to have to click for every single one. Instead, we can have the effect start automatically at the same time as the previous effect or after the previous effect ends. And that's what I want. I'm going to do the same thing for the text box entrance effect. This just makes the animations flow more smoothly since they're being triggered automatically. If you click the drop-down arrow again and go to Effect Options, you'll have a dialog box where you can fine-tune the animation. And these options will vary depending on which effect it is. You can also adjust the timing. I'm going to add a few seconds of delay to give people a little more time to think of the answer before it appears. And now I will play the slideshow so that I can view the finished product. I'll click the mouse to trigger the first effect, and then after 3 seconds it will trigger the next effect, and then the next one. And the answer will stay on the screen until I click the mouse again. Perfect! So adding just a few animations can turn a simple slideshow into a presentation that's engaging and fun for your audience to watch.